I got my side pieces the other day. Do you think they look cute? Okay, so hi everyone. So I've planned to make this video over like a half a year ago. This is when I got the idea because this was also the time, like the end of summer 2019. That was the time when I started preparing my application for university. And for those of you who don't know, I am an ex-IB student actually, like I'm a graduate from the IB program because the exams have been cancelled. I applied to universities in the UK, to 5 universities more specifically. And what you will see in this video is basically my process of application, from writing my personal statement and getting my reference to sending my application, submitting it, and then let's say the most exciting part is receiving my results. I have just kind of finished the first draft of my personal statement. I'm not that much satisfied with it, and I know I'm far from being over with it before I eventually send one off to UCAS, but that's it for now. I'll update you later on. So it is September the 28th, and I'm currently working on my personal statement, obviously. And the update is 2-3 weeks ago, I applied for receiving a mentor from the site called Project Access. You may have heard of it. I have been assigned a mentor, I think like a week ago, and we started kind of exchanging some emails, and also I've sent him the first draft of my personal statement. I have also received the first feedback on my personal statement. I was satisfied to know that it wasn't bad at all, and that he had only like he suggested a few adjustments. So I have written my second draft and I am sending it to him right now. So yeah, I just wanted to update you. So my first offer came, I think it was a month or two after I've applied to UCAS. I think it was more like a month after. I received the notification when I was at school. And here's my reaction. I got an offer from Manchester. I got an offer. Up next, I got my second response, which I didn't receive the mail notification from UCAS when I was at school, but I like checked my mail when I was at school. Teraz nie będę mogła się skupić. Poćwiczyli w domu. Całym temacie pierwszym F. Wrócimy do pani. Can the replies come? After these two offers, I was very pleased with the fact that I got into these two universities, but there were still 3 universities I waited for the response, and Warwick and Manchester, in my head, they were my like 4th and 5th choice, so they were like just like the insurance choices. What I really wanted to get to was LSE, UCL and King's. I thought that if I apply in November, like way ahead of the deadline, sorry for the lighting, then I will have my results, like I will be settled with what university I'm going to in like February for sure. It's the end of the February and probably I have like 1 more month of uncertainty and it's killing me. So it's the 2nd of March and I just have received a notification that my UCAS has been updated and that one of my choices has made an offer. Not an offer, one of my universities has replied and I have to check it, and I think I'm gonna die, and I wanted to have my reaction live, and finally this is the first time I'm going to react at home. So I don't know what uni is it, I don't know if I got in. I'm so scared. It's UCL, oh my god. Okay. They offered me a place! I have to call my mom. Just got an email that I had received an update from King's College London. Oh, I got an offer. Yay. Okay. The next day. Yesterday you could see I got rejected from a King's College London. At first I thought I got in because a response on their website says I got an offer, and I instantly like reacted with happiness, obviously, because I thought I got an offer for economics, which I applied to, but the email from them said that they cannot offer me a place for economics, but they can offer me an alternative course instead, international development, I think. And lastly, obviously we had LSE left. And if you do not know, the primary deadline for for universities to respond to their applicants was 31st of March. And it was the 31st of March when I still have not gotten my response, and I was very, very bored and annoyed at this point. Well, not bored, I was annoyed and I was just frustrated, and I didn't really even care too much about LSE anymore because I had obviously the offer from UCL. Finally, I think it was 1 week into April that I got my last response. It's April the 7th and I finally got my last notification from UCAS that my status has been updated. So I know it's a response from LSE because I've been waiting for it for over half a year. So of course I'm a little nervous. It was even my first choice school at some point, but now I've waited so long and I also have other options that I'm just not that I don't care, but you know what I mean? I'm just not that stressed by it. If I don't get in, I don't get in and it's okay. We're just gonna react to whatever's there and this video can be finally over. Yeah, I got rejected. That's it, I guess. So it's back to the present time, and as you have just seen, I've received all my offers and rejections basically by April 2020, and now is the time that I also tell you the universities upon which I decided to. If you're not familiar with the whole UCAS application process, after you've received all your replies, whether that would be offers or rejections, you get to choose 2 universities, one which will be your firm choice and one which will be your second insurance choice, I think it's called. And basically the firm choice is the university you most want to go to, and it tends to have higher requirements from you. And then you have your insurance choice, which you can get lower grades and still be enrolled to. So for my first choice, I chose UCL, which is a school based in London, and obviously it's University College London, so one could think it is. And for my insurance choice, this was quite the topic of debate in my family basically. For a short period of time, I considered choosing King's College as my second choice. Even though I received an offer for a totally different course basically, I still considered it because it was based in London, because I wanted and imagined myself studying in London for so long. But then I realized it would be pointless. It wouldn't make sense for me to obtain a totally different degree, because even though international development is kind of related to economics, it's not even Bachelor of Science, it's Bachelor of Arts. Basically, I instantly rejected that, and then it was the choice I had to make between Manchester University and University of Warwick. And the thing was, I really wanted to go to Manchester because it was a big city, which I'm very drawn to. However, it was a bit lower in the rankings than Warwick, and Warwick is it's very tiny, not even a city. I think it has 5,000 citizens. It's a very tiny place, which has this great university that is known for economics. So Warwick was definitely a better choice academically. However, after much debate, I chose University of Manchester because I just knew in my heart that I wouldn't be happy in a place such as Warwick. Long story short, UCL is my first choice and Manchester is my second choice. And yes, basically this is where we are now. I replied to my offers. I submitted it through UCAS, and now I can only wait for the 5th of July, I think, which is the day I get my results. I'm still stressed about everything what's going on, and obviously the fact that I do not have any power over which university I go to eventually. It's very stressful because I do want to get to London. It is my dream school. Whether I get into UCL or Manchester, I think I will be happy in the end. I hope so, at least. This is it for this video. I hope it was kind of entertaining. I love watching these personally, but on the other hand, I am applying to UK and I don't know if many of you are. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!